Have you ever rolled out of bed, stretched your arms, sipped that first glorious cup of coffee, and thought, I've got so much to do today, but when should I actually tackle the big stuff? You know, those tasks that really matter, the ones that could move your life, your health, even your happiness forward, but somehow always seem to get buried under errands, emails, and distractions. If you've ever caught yourself asking, should I handle this now or wait until later? Trust me, you're not alone. You see, as we move through life, especially once we've crossed into our 30s and beyond, it's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters and doing it at the right time. Our energy isn't endless, our attention isn't unlimited, and let's be honest, some days it feels like even our patience clocked out before we had breakfast. That's why knowing whether morning or evening is the best time to handle your most important tasks isn't just a question of preference. It's a question of living smarter, not harder. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, simple way to figure out whether you should be chasing your goals with your first cup of coffee or winding down the day with them as the sun sets. This isn't about some one-size-fits-all productivity hack. This is about understanding yourself, your energy, your mind, and making the most of the time you've got so you can live a life that feels a little less rushed and a whole lot more intentional. And hey, before we jump in, I want to say this. If you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their health today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? And every single habit I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone. And the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path to a stronger, longer life together. So let's start by looking at mornings, because for many people, mornings offer something almost magical. When you wake up, your mind hasn't yet been pulled in 10 different directions by phone calls, notifications, and to-do lists. Science actually shows that our willpower is like a battery, and it's fully charged when we first wake up. That means the morning is often the best time for the hard stuff, the decisions, the deep thinking, the planning, the projects that need brain power, not just busy work. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, I'll do it later, only to find that later never really happens? Mornings give you the gift of fewer distractions and a fresh start. For many people, the early hours are the perfect time to sit down with a clear mind and tackle the tasks that matter most, whether it's exercising, planning your week, writing that proposal, or simply making an important phone call you've been putting off. And the beauty of getting these big tasks done first thing, you carry a sense of accomplishment through the rest of your day. That's like fuel for your confidence and motivation. You've already done the heavy lifting, so no matter what happens later, you've won the day. But not everyone wakes up feeling like a superhero, right? Some folks need a little more time to shake off the morning fog. And that's perfectly okay too. That's where evenings can come into play, and we'll talk about that in just a bit. Now that we've covered how mornings can set you up for success, let's shift gears and talk about another side of the coin. The hidden power of your natural rhythm, and how it might point you toward the perfect time for your most important tasks. Now that we've talked about the potential power of mornings, let's explore the opposite side of the spectrum, evenings. You might be thinking, hold on, isn't the evening for winding down? For relaxing, maybe watching TV, or getting ready for bed? And sure, that's true for a lot of people. But here's the thing, not everyone is at their peak in the morning. For some of us, the evening is when our minds really start to come alive. Maybe you're one of those people who get a burst of energy once the sun starts to set. It's like a second wind. Think about it. After a day of work, errands, and obligations, your mind has had a chance to go through the motions, deal with the little stuff, and now it's free to tackle the bigger picture. You don't have the pressure of a long list of tasks waiting to be done, and that mental load is a little lighter. This is the time when creativity often flows more easily. Your brain has relaxed into the rhythm of the day, and you might find that you can think more deeply, plan more effectively, and even come up with solutions to problems that seemed impossible earlier in the day. For many, the evening can be the perfect time to reflect and plan ahead. If you're working on long-term goals, or maybe trying to solve a complex issue, the quiet evening hours allow you to do so with less pressure. And there's something quite peaceful about the evening that helps people to focus. You don't have the same urgency or distractions that you face in the morning, so your mind feels more centered and calm. In fact, if you're someone who struggles with getting up early or feels sluggish in the morning, the evening might be your golden window for productivity. You could take this time to prepare for the next day, wrap up your tasks, or even start a project you've been putting off. That feeling of progress, even late in the day, can boost your sense of satisfaction and help you sleep better knowing that you've made headway on what matters. But here's the catch. Evening productivity can sometimes mean sacrificing your relaxation time. It's essential to find that balance. If you're going to use your evenings to work, you need to be mindful not to push yourself too hard. It's all about finding the right rhythm for yourself. So far, we've covered mornings and evenings, the two bookends of your day. But what about those middle hours, when you're not quite at your best, but not yet exhausted either? Well, this brings us to another consideration, the way your energy fluctuates throughout the day. Understanding your energy patterns can help you figure out when you should tackle your most important tasks, and when you should step back and let your mind recharge. After a solid morning, you might find yourself hitting a bit of a slump in the afternoon. It's natural. We've all felt that post-lunch fatigue, especially if we've had a heavy meal or didn't get enough sleep the night before. This dip in energy isn't a sign of weakness. It's just your body's way of telling you it needs a break. So, what should you do during those slower hours? This is the perfect time to take a breather, whether it's going for a short walk, doing some gentle stretching, or simply giving your mind a little rest. But don't worry, that slump doesn't have to define your productivity. The good news is, once you've recharged a little, your energy can bounce back. Many people find that they can tackle less demanding tasks during this period, like responding to emails or catching up on smaller chores. It's all about being mindful of your energy levels and pacing yourself throughout the day. Now, let's come back to something we touched on earlier, that balance between working hard and resting. It's so important, especially when you're navigating the busy days of life. Whether you're an early bird or a night owl, it's essential to listen to your body and find a rhythm that works for you. You don't want to push yourself so hard that you burn out, but you also don't want to waste those valuable hours when your energy is at its peak. So, whether you're tackling your most important tasks in the morning or evening, here's the key takeaway. The best time to focus on what matters most is when you feel mentally sharp and physically ready. Don't feel like you have to follow someone else's productivity schedule. It's all about finding what works for you and building habits around your natural energy patterns. And as you do that, don't forget to celebrate the small wins along the way. Each day you make progress, no matter how small, is a victory. By understanding your energy rhythms and respecting your body's natural flow, you're setting yourself up for success in a way that feels right for you. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What time of day do you find works best for you when it comes to tackling your most important tasks? Do you have a morning routine that sets you up for success? Or maybe you thrive in the evening when the world slows down? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you manage your productivity throughout the day. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're all in this together, striving to live healthier, happier, and more intentional lives. And I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. Here's to living your best life at any age, to waking up with purpose, and finding balance in every part of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.